there's somebody on Twitter who must definitely keep up with Dirt Next Kick over there. And she said that she was running her suck about me and Sam again. So Sam went and found the clip and played it.
So I would like to have a little fun today, and we're going to be reacting to those as well. It's still salad. Acid girl, did you take too much acid? Did the acid get into your stupid fucking brain? You sheep bitch. Why don't you go and ask your little leader when she thought it was a smart move to leave a fucking kerosene heater on and leave the house? When do you grow up and grow a fucking brain? And when do you stop being such a dumb fucking bitch? For anybody who didn't hear, Yaba almost set her entire fucking house on fire because she's a fucking moron who is neglectful. Neglectful as a parent, neglectful as a pet owner, and neglectful as a renter of somebody else's property. She heated her garage with a kerosene heater, and she turns it on and gets up and leaves the house to go and drive one of her kids somewhere. The garage catches fire. There's a fire in the garage because karma is real and it's a motherfucker. And that stupid bitch almost burnt down somebody else's home. Slow clap for slow fucking brains. Well played. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Acid girl, go fuck yourself and stay over there with your cult, okay? Okay. Ask her, when did she install the camera in her daughter's bedroom? And why? Why is the real question. Was it because the known child was coming over into her home and she'd like to keep an eye on what was going on? Or was it just put there to lie about negs in court? Because it's one or the other, and it can't be both, and there's no other fucking reason. So why don't you go over and ask her why? Speaking of that court, I know this was a big detour for a second. You know me, I love to listen in on court cases. We did it with Koki, and we're going to do it with another pill-popping, stupid, greasy bitch motherfucker when it's Sam's day in court. I will be the little court reporter for that one too and be listening in on everything. And no translation needed this time. It's all going to happen in English. So you lie on an affidavit, there's going to be consequences. When will those consequences fall? We're all going to find out in real time. Anywho, let's move on, shall we?
Let me tell you something, Dirt Neck. It's bad enough that you're over there talking on your platform, comparing your butt to little boys' butts. That was already sus. And now you're on your platform talking about little girls and cameras in their bedroom. You literally are Chantel. You are all perverted, sick, twisted predators.
So, yeah.
Have you ever seen that meme that goes around? It's my favorite fucking meme ever, dude. I remember the first time I seen that meme of that boy and wearing that shirt. He's really fucking fat, and his shirt says, "I fuck on the first date."
You're sick fucks. The fact that you're over there, little boy butting it, and then talking about little girls having cameras in their bedroom and then speculating about some sick shit shows exactly how disgusting that you are. Okay.
In via DM from a very reliable source, and it goes something like this. Thank you, Tally. I'll be right back for it. Goes something like this. Well, Pirate was by her grandpa for years, and she cried to go to her house when her mama said no. It was about 14 or 15 years old when her grandpa was stalking her. Anyway, Tally, moving on. Here we go. Thank you so much. That's why the bitch's so bitter. Mama won't let her granddaddy fuck her no more.
Okay. So good luck on your Bannovating channel Monday. I'm sure that's going to work out for you just great, little Peanut Jr. It is gross. Imagine speculating some sick shit about a little girl's camera in their bedroom. Do you guys remember when we were living in the McMansion and we moved in when it was like 6 years old, and this was like a 3-level house? Her room had a playroom attached. And one day I had told this story about the girls, and I think it was when I fell and hit her head up in Lynn's room, and we had seen it on the security cam footage, and they turned that into some perverted shit. And now French Fry Girl herself is repeating that nasty, disgusting content onto her Kick channel.
I've been really craving my mom's meat pie.
Yeah, I don't know you should be saying that. I don't know if I'm going to say that at all.
Say it again.
I've been really craving my mom's meat pie.
Okay.
I've been really craving my mom's meat pie.
I don't know. I wouldn't suggest anybody to go out there and say that they were really craving their mom's meat pie. I found my people. It's genuinely fun here. I think so too. But here's what I can promise you, Dungeon and Roses. That's already been clipped. Us laughing about Chantel saying that she really misses her mom's meat pie, and there's some kind of outrage on somebody's Twitter, and people are like, "Can you believe? What is it about Yaba talking about on her channel?" That's fucking funny. Did anybody get that viral TikTok video come up on their feed where this dude was having an all-out attack, talking to the police officers, talking about how he walked in on his wife having you know what with her grown-ass son? Did anybody else see that? I couldn't believe it. I had to go through and find all the videos. It was like a 5-parter series. It was some sick shit. They went to jail. They went to jail. They sure did. Like, let that sink in how sick and disgusting you have to be to sit there and speculate certain things about a little 6-year-old girl in cameras in their bedroom. You fit right in with those people. That doesn't even literally, and I told Sam, I was like, that shit doesn't even make me mad, because imagine the person that you have to be to carry on sick, disgusting rumors about a little girl. About a little girl. It's disgusting. I'll leave it at that. Big Cigarette over there. Big Cigarette, a childless fucking loser over there speculating about a camera in a little girl's bedroom, and over there regurgitating what those sick fantasy tellers on the Kiwi Farms said about that situation. Like, let that sink in. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Good for you. Could you imagine like wanting to be known that you're going to talk about a little girl in a camera in their bedroom? Couldn't be me, bitch. Couldn't be me. Just shut the fuck up and get some actual content, Big Sig. See, I understand what she's doing, Freya. As much as she wants to sit over on her platform and call me stupid and very spiteful. Hey, girl. A skinny, factory-working mafia princess accountant with a black belt in karate and a hot lumberjack at home. That sounds so cool. She must have delivered that shit pretty fucking good to y'all, because y'all think that she was the best thing since fucking sliced butter. Swear to God, ain't that the saying? Close enough. And inbred and fetal alcohol syndrome. And my mom was litty. Okay? She was. Like, she wasn't like a drunk that sat around the house every day just drinking just to drink. Like, she would work her 40 hours a week. And then Thursday night, her ass was going out with her friends and she was partying at the bars. And I would see her again sometimes Sunday, right? But anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll talk more about that later. She would have this smell when she would come home, and it was like the smell of the bars. Like, if you know, like back in the 90s, especially, bars smelled a certain way. Like, that was just her scent. I knew when I smelled that smell where she had been at. But my mom was a partying motherfucker. She was a litty, I tell you. That motherfucker would turn up in a way that I've never really experienced. As 42 years old, I've never, I don't think, been as litty as she was. It is what it is. Anyway, all this other bullshit. She's trying to make me lose my shit on my platform, so her and all her buddies, the Kiwi Farmers and the Griff Gang, they can report. Because imagine speculating about somebody's 6-year-old daughter and a camera in their bedroom. Most people are going to lose their shit, right? But like I said, people have been saying this nasty stuff about me and my family for years at this point. She's literally repeating, rinse and repeat. You're not going to trigger me into going off and the same thing so you can report me on my channel and then me end up terminated like you were, Cigarette. That's not going to happen. So go ahead, continue. Tony D, thank you for the super chat, hun. Oh, Trink, I know. I told Sam yesterday when she had the clip to turn that shit off. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe it's just me, but anytime it comes to kids and certain subject matter, I don't want to hear it.
It will never not. Chantel and Slaw will never not remind me of that meme that goes around Facebook. That's fucking hilarious. And like, there's a few memes that are classic to me that just no matter how many times I've seen them, make me almost put me in tears. Look, skinny legend in the wild drinking crappuccino. Right, hippie piece. Thank you for being a member for 16 months. One of those memes, and yes, it's probably not funny, but for whatever, and I remember it was like back in like 2000 and probably 2 that this meme first started circulating on the internet. It's this kid in like these gray shorts and a gray sweatshirt, and he's got his lunchbox and he's fat, and on the shirt, and I don't even know why because it's so inappropriate, but in the shirt it says, "I fuck on the first date." I don't know why. That's really not funny, but it's fucking hilarious.
Especially from this community. So anytime it's a talking point, I'm cutting that shit off. I'm not listening to it. I don't know how people have subjected themselves to the situation that happened in my family for years at this point. Like at some point, how do you continue to listen to that and what the subject is at hand? That's just fucking insanity to me. It's wild. Imagine using that as fodder on the fucking internet against your enemies. It's crazy. Anywho, let me get this pulled up. That's all I had to say about that, but I had to address it. And oh yeah, one more thing. She also went and told her audience that I almost burned my house down and I left my kerosene heater going and left and took my kids somewhere. Fine. You really want to hear the fire story? Oh, God. Okay. I'll tell you the fire story. Okay. Let's take this moment as we're telling Chantel that she should be wearing a helmet inside to tell you the fire story. It wasn't necessarily a fire. Okay. I mean, oh God, is Sam in here? Did she go to bed? I think she might have fell asleep. Okay. Well, so, okay. Where do I start? Okay. Well, okay. So yeah, I have this like heater that I've been using. Okay. I just want to start off by saying that I don't believe that any of this was anything to do with like I wasn't like, I don't know what happened. Okay. I really honestly don't know what happened. Anyhow, let's back up. So it's really cold in Southern Indiana and it's really cold. And my streaming area, I like to keep it separate from the house and I have it outside in the garage. So this year I bought myself a fancy schmancy kerosene heater. Okay. And it's been like the best investment. It's kept me warm all winter. It's worked great. Okay. With the exception of breathing in the toxic fumes. Okay. Well, I started it Friday morning as I normally do. I go into the house and I, go to my office that's in the house and I set up the stream and I leave it out there to heat up the garage. Right. And so I take the kid to school and I come home and I go in there to check on Sam and, see what she's doing. And I look over at her. I'm like, why is it smoky in here? And she's like, she looks around. She goes, it is really smoky in here. And then all of a sudden she gets up and then we start panicking. And I'm like, I have no fucking idea where the smoke is coming from. So she's because it looks like it's in the bedroom. And so I happen to go out and open the door to the garage. Cannot see anything. Like I thought the power flipped. And then I realized that it wasn't dark because the power went out. It's dark because it's fucking smoke. So yeah, the fucking kerosene heater caught fire, bitch. Sure did. Long story short, that was it. We opened up the big garage door outside and yeah, I mean, that's it. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. We've never had any issues like that, Yeah. So there's that. No damage or anything. The kerosene heater, we got it out of there safely. Yes. Yes. Obviously. Yeah. No, Charlie Goat. It was fucking nuts, bro. Oh my God. Well, I have a fire extinguisher. Sassy Mama. I have several fire extinguishers. As I was opening up the garage, a state cop happened to be driving past our house and he stopped and he seen the smoke coming out of the garage. So he stopped and he helped me and he got the fire extinguisher and he sprayed it for me and put it all out. So it was a whole fucking thing, bro. So yeah, I'll never use one of those things again. Lesson learned the hard way. And I'm just glad that like nothing happened. And that was the extent of it. But still, that was traumatic. Okay. I cannot express to you all how traumatic. I can't even imagine somebody that's actually been through a house fire because that shit is fucking insanity. Insanity. Like when I opened up that door and my first thought was that all the electricity, like the breaker had blew or something. And then I realized like, no, motherfucker, that's black smoke. That was wild. I'm just glad we thought fast, open up that door and get to the actual problem. Because if we didn't, it would have been bad. It would have been real bad. You really are interested in what I got going on in my life. Number one, we were home. Okay. Well, I started it Friday morning as I normally do. I go into the house and I, go to my office that's in the house and I set up the stream and I leave it out there to heat up the garage. Right. And so I take the kid to school and I come home and I go in there to check on Sam and, see if Sam was home. She was right there in her bedroom. So I don't know what you're talking about. The house didn't almost burn down. The heater, for whatever reason, the thing went up in fucking black smoke. There were no flames whatsoever. The garage were covered with fucking smoke. I don't know. The damn kerosene heater malfunctioned for whatever reason. And she was like, karma is a thing and it exists for a reason. Karma, what karma? Where's the karma? My house is fine. My animals are fine. My garage is fine. I guess, I threw away the kerosene heater because fuck that thing. No longer needed. So I'm not really understanding where the karma is, but okay, girl. One thing you don't understand anything about, Frenchie, French fry girl, big fat motherfucker over there, is a garage in a house when you've been living in assisted living in low income housing your entire life. So why don't you just sit over there and mind your business? Talking about she's a renter and she almost burned down there. Number one, that's not true. And number two, you do realize that insurance, I understand, again, you're in low income housing, so you might not understand that insurance, renter insurance, and insurance for the owner is a thing for things that happen. You think that we're the only people in the world who heat their garage in the middle of the winter with a kerosene heater? Are you okay? I understand that you don't understand that kind of life because all you do is sit around in your dump of an apartment smoking cigarettes. But there's a life outside of that, French fry girl. Okay.
Anyway,